I just want to remind people to give themselves permission to live differently. Because there is a, right, it's almost like a prescription for how we're supposed to be. Uh, we're supposed to want to live in a certain place. We're supposed to, want certain things for ourselves. But the truth is, we're also very different. So, what is it that you want? Even when you mentioned earlier about the things that we do, I have discovered that I'm an introvert, and I didn't know I was an introvert because I grew up around extroverts. I always had such extroverted people in my life. I had extroverted jobs, and you're supposed to want to be around people. And so I did the extroverted things. Social anxiety, was always there. And now I understand, like, oh, I don't actually enjoy doing all of these extroverted things. I can extrovert. I'm not shy. I just I recharge by spending time by myself, and I'm much more comfortable in small intimate groups than larger groups. Um, but I didn't know this because that's not how my group of friends and family operated. And so I was always in extroverted situations. And to realize it in my, like, I don't know, mid to late 30s is when I finally understood I was an introvert. And it just felt ridiculous that I didn't know this before.
Let me tell you, I very recently connected the dots and let me tell you something, give me a mic. I love it. Put me in front of a group of people. I love it. I'm fine with that. Um, what I discovered recently is that I am an introvert playing the role of an extrovert.
Mm-hmm.
And so I can do all those very extroverted things, but I recharge
Mm-hmm.
within myself.
Yeah.
And it took a while for me to get, my friends and the people around me to understand that. My family does, but to understand that, no, I don't want to do that. And I live in San Diego. And so there's, it's beautiful out most of the time. And people are like, let's get out and do this and do that. And I'm like, I'm staying home. They're like, what are you doing? I'm gonna take a nap. And they're like, what? What do you mean? You sleep when you're dead? I'm like, maybe, but I'm sleeping right now too, because that's just what feels right to me. And I think that this is the thing. This is, and then I want to get into what you're doing with your nonprofit. And this is the thing right here. It's taking the time, however you can get it. And not everyone can do it or chooses to do it in the way that you have chosen to. But when I look at people, including myself, who moved across the country to live in San Diego, while my daughter was in college, when a common theme amongst people who have found a way to really create space for themselves so that they can learn who they truly are, what they truly want, through the noise of expectations, through the noise of what the 12 steps are to success in this country, there's joy in that.
Yes.
That's the common thing. There's a joy in that, and this is going to sound corny, but like in truly shaping what freedom means for you. There's joy in that. There's joy. And I think that the joy comes, it's not like happiness. Happiness is kind of like what happens at the club in a moment, right? When you're partying or you're just like having a good time or whatever happiness is for a person. There is a joy that comes from having connected with yourself, having given yourself the same time, attention, and consideration that we do other people, so that you could figure out who you are, what you want, how you're made up, and
Mm-hmm.
how you want to live.
Yes. And I love that you use that word. I choose that word a lot to describe how I feel now versus how I felt before. Maybe happy is moments, and joy is something that's more. It's joy is deeper and it lasts longer.
I agree. I agree.